Hello, everybody. I'm Taylor Johnson. I'm here with Aaron Bell, whom I've known for a number of years, and he's with First Heritage Mortgage. Aaron, tell us a bit about yourself.
I'm Aaron Bell. I'm with First Heritage Mortgage. I've been originating loans for about 6 or 7 years. I started as a processor, and now I'm a loan originator. So, the whole process from start to finish. So that makes me a little more knowledgeable than most, I'd say. So I can make a very thorough, know a lot of the mortgage process up front and the issues that might come up. And just, I've been doing it for a while and I don't see myself stopping now.
Excellent. So we're here today to talk about the VA or Veterans Administration loans. Can you give us a little overview on those programs?
Yeah, so a VA loan is pretty much, it's a government loan and it's backed by the VA to help veterans buy houses. And it's a 0% down payment. So you can finance the full sales price, which is different than like an FHA or conventional loan where you need to put a minimum down payment. Mm-hmm. You still can put down money if you want, but most people are not going to do that because VA rates are just phenomenal compared to everything else. They're definitely, I'd say, the top product out there.
Really?
You don't have to put any money down.
The interest rate is lower too?
Yeah, it'll be a little bit lower. And there's something called a funding fee that's actually financed in the loan amount. So you don't actually pay for it, just kind of guarantees the loan if there is a default or anything like that. I'd say your credit score can be a little bit lower where like conventional is really strict on the credit score. So VAs, some people might have a dinged up credit, but they can still get a VA loan because it's just more lenient and there's the funding fee that kind of guarantees it's a solid loan. So.
Excellent. So is that funding fee sort of like mortgage insurance that you might find on
similar,
other loans? Yeah,
similar concept like FHA. They have the upfront fee that's in the loan amount, so you don't actually pay for it in cash. Mm-hmm. So it's definitely, I think it's the best product out there.
That's a sweet deal. Yeah. So can you be active or do you have to be a veteran?
So you need to be able to pull your certificate of eligibility or statement of service just to show that you're eligible to use a VA loan. Pretty much, we can go in the portal and we can pull it, and we can just establish if you can do it or not. I mean, most people know if they can or not. I don't think I've really ran a situation where I'm like, I don't think you qualify
right.
for this. So.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah,
I think I served in the military.
Yeah, so most people know. But I really like them, and it just, having to put no money down and still having a really phenomenal rate is pretty unheard of any other loan product out there.
Yeah. Why would you not take advantage of it?
Exactly.
Well, in today's competitive market, there might be reasons to not take advantage of it. Does it take longer for a VA loan to reach closing?
So the appraisals are a little bit more strict. They have there's a minimum 10-day business turnaround day for the appraisal to be conducted and send it back. And then in times like this, sometimes they can go past that 10 days because it's just so busy right now. Mm-hmm. The house has to be like 95% complete. They're definitely more stricter on the appliances and stuff that's working or not. And if it's not complete, pretty much they won't let you close the loan until there's a final inspection that's like subject to a bunch of items being replaced, or you just can't close your loan. So it's definitely a little stricter on that. So I think some sellers are always like wary, I guess, because they know something's messed up in their house. So like, ooh, I don't know if I can do a VA loan on this one.
So would you say it's more strict than an FHA inspection?
I think FHA might be the strictest.
So about the same or a little better. Yeah.
But it's like conventional, it's livable. You can move in, but VA is definitely a little bit more strict on that. And I think they're a little bit more cautious on the higher sales prices. So sometimes they'll come in a little bit lower on the home value. So that might mess up your deal if it comes in low.
Is there a maximum VA loan?
So they actually just changed it last year where if you have full eligibility, you can go above like the county limit, where before, if the county limit's like 756, you have to bring the difference in cash. So now they made it bigger. So we can do like $2 million loans now. So fully financed. So
wow.
Yeah. And we have some communities out there where VA buyers and they don't have to put any money down, but some still do just because it's a pretty big loan amount to finance all of it. So
Yeah. Okay. So the interest rate is lower. The down payment is lower, potentially, right? Settlement time is about the same. The appraisal and inspection is a little bit more strict. But why wouldn't you do it? Is there any reason why anybody would choose to not use a VA loan?
Some people are, I guess, wary of the funding fee and they don't want to pay it a bunch of times because the first time you use it, it's a lower fee, or the second time it's a larger funding fee. So some people are a little bit more cautious on that.
You mean if you have a second VA loan?
Yeah, so like if you use it the first time, the funding fee is 2.3 and it's based on your loan amount, where if you do it the second time, it's 3.6. But there's some people that are exempt from the funding fee, so they don't have to worry about it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can you have more than one VA loan at a time?
Yeah, so if you say you bought in like another state and then you moved here, you could technically rent out that place. And as long as you have enough eligibility left on your certificate of eligibility, you can buy another house. And then if your eligibility is used up over a certain amount, then you just have to bring the difference in cash. But then there's some people who have like good credit, so then they'll just do a conventional loan on their new house. But it just gives you more options, because if you have a VA option and a conventional option, like that's the best of both worlds right there. And
Right.
VA loans also, like say you bought when the rates were super high last year, you can do what's called a VA EARL, which is an interest rate reduction loan. And you can just drop your rate without having to do an appraisal. There's no verification of your income. It's just, then you can just lower your payments. It's super simple. And that's a lot of times when rates go up, that's why I suggest is, hey, like the rates are up, I wouldn't like spend extra money to buy on the rate. Like throughout history, like there's a rate drop, just take advantage of it then. And there's a lot of people that I've recently refinanced. Oh, my light turned off.
Right.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of people this year who had a higher interest rate a year ago, and then they reached back out, and then the rates are at 2%, and they were at 4% last year. So they're saving $600, $700 a month just by refinancing.
And without the expense that
no
other
appraisal
folks have had with refinancing, right?
Exactly. So
and also VA loans are assumable, right?
Yeah.
For other veterans.
Yep. So that's also, I mean,
which is a great asset.
Yeah, because conventional loan's not like that. So
no. So if you get a loan now and 5 years from now you sell the house and rates are likely going to be higher, your buyer, as long as they're a veteran, could assume the loan at this current rate.
2%, like it's a no-brainer.
That's an amazing thing to be able to say, hey, here's this house. Why not? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you think that folks should know about the VA loan?
Definitely, if you have the ability to do it, I would definitely suggest going that route. I mean, the rates are better and you don't have to put any money down. It's hard to beat like anything like that.
Now, there is a little bit of difference, right, between buying a house and buying a condo.
Mm-hmm.
So how does the VA loan with a condo work?
So typically, if you're getting a VA loan in a condo, you'll need it approved beforehand just to make it easier. So a lot of times you can look up the approved condos already with VA and FHA actually too, because there's a lot of new construction we do with condos and we have to wait till it's approved to be able to order the appraisal. Because
the whole building has to be approved.
Yeah, right? And it's like phases. So if you were to try to close on it and it's not approved, you're at risk of losing your money for the appraisal because it's never going to be approved. And sometimes it takes time. It's just the way it works, especially right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So VA loans are certainly easier with a detached or standalone home, fee simple purchase.
Yep, exactly.
They're a little more complicated with a condo. Can you use a VA loan with a co-op?
Oh, think so. I'd have to look though.
I would suspect not,
Yeah, I don't even think. I
because
can
you're
do it.
not really owning the building.
Yeah.
You're owning shares in a corporation.
Yeah,
It's a
so
totally different ownership.
Yeah,
structure.
I would think that you couldn't, especially because how hard it is to get a non-approved VA condo through. So
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks, Aaron, very much for this VA loan overview. I think it'll be helpful to some folks. What is the best way for folks to reach you and find out more about it if they're interested?
They can give me a call at 703-282-4186, or they can text that number. I'm pretty good at texting.
What was that number again? Slower?
703-282-4186.
Okay,
I also have, I'm on the First Heritage website. You can ask for me to reach out to you. You can apply online, and I can kind of give you all your mortgage options once I see your kind of credit profile and your money and what you're trying to do, like buying a house wise or investing. I kind of just give you options and see what works best for you.
okay, awesome, great. Well, thanks again for your time. I'm Taylor Johnson with the Garcia team at Keller Williams Capital Properties. And I'm licensed in Virginia, Maryland, and DC. I'm willing to be here and be a resource for anybody and direct you to folks like Aaron who can help you with your financing. Reach out to me at 202-763-2483 or my email taylor@enggarcia, that's ENGGARCIA.com. All right, Aaron, thanks a lot. Have a great afternoon.
All right, dude. Thanks a lot.
Okay, bye now.
See you.